Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are here with a barn burner of a race. We have Blue Esports Paracusia versus toastrider91, two absolute legends of the game, very capable of very fast speeds. Not necessarily the best racers, perhaps, so we might see some spillage because, it's pretty hard to keep the speed going without breaking the speed limit. But, that also means it could be a more entertaining race, a lot of back and forth. A real slugfest, gloves off, no rules, just go fast and do whatever you can. And today I am joined by Simply, who has been restreaming today, and he is just getting everything all set. There's been some difficulties with streams and stuff, so just give him a hot minute. Simply not the best restreamer, but doing his best. How you doing, Simp? How's the setup going?
We're killing it back here. Big Simp Industries is booming. A lot of
Stocks
progress.
on the rise.
Yeah, a lot of progress being made. Chart with upwards trend. It's incredible. A lot of power radiating out of everything. But it's good to be on the booth. It's good to be joining you, Pit, and I am excited for some slamming action between these two. Pretty legendary players at this point.
Yeah, Titans.
Definitely. And I don't know if I don't think they've quite hit their full potential yet.
No, I don't think so. I think that there's a whole lot of, yet to unlock speed at their disposal. So it's all about, who can channel more of that inner power in this race. Looks like both players are ready and the countdown is going. So it looks like Paracusia is actually opting to go with Japanese. Maybe he's just feeling more used to the language. I doubt sound glitch will be a problem with him. He seems to really understand it. I haven't seen him get it yet in a 70-star, but we'll see. Toastrider, I believe he'll be playing on English, so, getting that time save. But we'll be a little bit slower in the intro here. Oh, no, we have double Japanese going here. Actually, okay, Toastrider opting to also play the slow version, so we won't see any version differences between these two, but perhaps a different route. I'm not sure yet.
Indeed. It's yet to be known, rumors spreading in the air. A lot of people wondering what could possibly happen. But one thing is for certain, Pit. We're going to have some slamming Mario 64 action as we have been having all day. It has been... there's been spaghetti, there's been a couple noodles, there's been some meatballs flying around, and I can't imagine what this race has in store for us other than perhaps a ball or two. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that definitely this will be a very high-octane, crazy race, and you could see a lot of things happen. Toastrider slow get up after failing Wackadoo skip. Not a great start. Yeah. And you better bet Paracusia will, take whatever he can and run with it. And speaking of betting,
our commentator, setting himself up.
Yeah, that was like a two-step process. Talk about betting, talk about Vi.gg. Well, tell me about all of the wonders that are Vi.gg, Simply.
Well, Vi.gg will allow you to bet on any of the GSA matches. Well, not quite. Super Mario Odyssey, any percent. Super Metroid, any percent, and these Super Mario 64 70-star races. And that's about it. Check !bet in the chat if you are interested. Again, shoutouts to them, providing funding for these tournaments, prize pools, on top of what you guys have put into the prize pool, whether it be through bits, subscriptions, and the like. So thank you very much for that. Can I get a dab? Can I get some clocks? Let's get some power going in the chat.
Yeah. Definitely the two best emotes we have, I think. Speedrun dab and Speedrun.
Yeah, I've been dabbing a little bit too much, to say the least. I might be looking like a middle-aged parent trying to fit in with the generation. I never was a huge fan of dabbing until I got Speedrun dab. My life has been 10% better. It's been incredible. But we're in the slide. It's a 12.7 for Paracusia. That's pretty spicy.
Yeah. That's pretty much like the consistent good time you might see. Toastrider looks like he's bouncing off the rail, and that's gonna hurt his time. 13.3.
Yep, that's gonna cost him.
Yeah, more than half a second over Paracusia. He's just losing time here and there. Let's see if he can get his engine started here. It could, it's winter where he's at. Perhaps his car isn't very good at starting when it's too cold. Paracusia, living in Australia, a huge advantage there. Won't have to worry about it. But sometimes he can get too hot in Australia.
That's true. You got to be careful. And when it's too hot, what do? You can't just take your skin off, you know?
You melt. You just melt.
You just melt. So Paracusia on 100 first, and Toast Rider getting 5 coins. But wow, lots of rollouts from Toast. He is looking like it's looking like Odyssey up that hill.
What am I seeing? Triple jump, no dive.
Yeah, no, that's Odyssey movement for you, except no jingling of the nunchuck or whatever.
Yeah, and you don't have like the weird like yellow like sparks coming out of his butt.
Paracusia is looking pristine condition as he goes through this WOMPS 100. It's just a huge boost to a player's mental game, I feel like, if you can start strong. It's a lot easier to have a good mindset if you can start strong. If you start on the wrong foot, I mean, we used to see it a lot more when you see races between even myself, Punke, and Cheese back in the day. We'd quit a lot of the races right off the bat. You know that.
You guys were terrible racers. Yeah. And we have Toast Rider also doing 100 coin right now. He's looking pretty good. He's gonna miss 2 coins though.
And he got the red.
He doesn't get. Yeah, but the wrong long jump angle there. Getting the red does help him circumvent a lot of the time loss though associated with falling down there. But he'll have to get an extra piranha plant. Blue coin.
Yep. Beating up the piranha plants.
I guess he'll go for the box. I think maybe the box is a better decision actually.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. Good decision making by Toast Rider, thinking on the fly. The genius from Toast Rider 91.
Interestingly enough, Paracusia opting to not do texture setup. I feel like texture setup's a very Paracusia-esque kind of thing he would do. Maybe we're seeing, a new side of Paracusia, a new racing side of him that, weighs the risk and reward a little bit differently than runs that he can reset.
Oh, definitely. That's a really good point. Paracusia, a huge, what would you say, backer? Not a financial backer, but, he supports texture setup a lot.
Oh yeah, he's a heavy investor.
Heavy investor. The stocks are okay. Sometimes, you lose a little. Yeah. Sometimes you get a little.
Well, in the past couple of races, we've seen the downward chart, emoji. But
but you bring up a good point about having the right racer mentality. Some players seem to have grasped it a lot quicker. Go ahead. What were you saying? Toast Rider?
Oh yeah, Toast Rider. He also goes for the ledge grab. It's so interesting seeing these players that go off everywhere, and they just decide, well, texture setup doesn't really fit the fit the bill right now. Yeah,
no, in a race it's different, and it seems like some players are adapting slower than others. We can see it right before our very eyes. As Cheese said in the interview before, players like Triforce, players like Super Viper, really solid mentalities. Toast Rider,
missed side flip.
That was synchronous spaghetti.
Is sliding all the way down. He can't continue his movement right now. What is he doing? A bunch of kicks instead of a bunch of rolls. Kicks are pretty unique to SM64. The kicks really aren't around in the new Mario games.
Unfortunately.
So, Paracusia trying to do the Odyssey movement, but with Mario movement and Mario 64 movement instead.
Yeah. Taking down this big daddy Womp, King Wompton.
Lord Womp of the Fortress.
I like that. Sounds very formal.
Yeah. That's his title, man. He's a lord.
He doesn't, he looks like a dummy, but I guess he could be the lord. Most of these enemies in this game are pretty dumb. I guess when you've been playing the game for hours upon hours, you probably, you get good at it naturally, which is kind of weird.
Why does it that 3 hits kill everyone?
It's just a nice number. 4 seems like too much, and 2 seems like too little.
Yeah, like why would you even have a second hit available? I mean, right. 5 could be good.
5 could be good. And you see that? Yeah. Do you see that in Ocarina of Time? Or is Ocarina of Time also the same, like 3 for those kind of things?
No, I don't think so, because like each boss in Ocarina of Time has like a set amount of health, and it's just about like what weapons you're using to deal damage. So I feel like the 3 hit thing it doesn't really apply to Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
Like for example, Stalfos, they take 3 hits with Master Sword Jump Slash, but they only take, like 2 with the Goron Sword, I guess.
You're right. Well, I guess I'm thinking more of like, okay, Shadow Ganon, Puppet Ganon. Like you fire at him 3 times to make him come out, or is it
Phantom Ganon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's 3 shots in the paintings. You bring up a good point, but back to Super Mario 64.
Yeah, no. But so there's a race here and a bonk from Toast Rider. Again, both slides not going that well. On the slides alone, wow. Toast has lost like what?
1 second worse the second time around.
Yeah. So he's lost almost 2 seconds on slides alone. You got to have everything polished. Paracusia grabbing those reds, no
that
problem.
doesn't look like the best approach. Yeah, that looks like he had to adjust quite a bit for that those last two couple, or for the third and the fourth reds. So losing a little bit of time actually.
We'll see if Toast Rider can do it.
Yeah, nice twins. See, like this 3 and 4, Toast Rider a little bit faster than Para there.
He's okay, reaching a little bit high, but Toast Rider definitely manning the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, not. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Toast Rider leaping off of the button.
He wanted the dive rollout, and it's just it seems like he pressed B a little late.
Dark World time.
That clip off of the ledge that he did though was pretty nice.
Yeah, I don't know if that was intentional or if he just couldn't really control himself. Because I mean, you never really know with people flying.
Yeah. Paracusia though going for Dark World Reds, probably just gonna see just an easy Shigeru cycle from him. You can do a lot and still make Shigeru cycle. I mean, we saw Cheese do a ledge crap and still made it. Okay, Toast Rider missing the switch. He can still make Shig cycle. And Paracusia doing that poverty movement. We call it poverty, but it's a little bit faster actually with Shig cycle.
Yeah, I guess, you know, it gets its name just from it looks like a normal cycle.
Toast Rider, he's dead.
That is rough.
That was insane. It looked like he wasn't quite sure what to do on the elevator. He thought about going low, but then decided he couldn't, and then he just lost all control.
Yeah, this is quite a hole that Toast Rider now
he's burned.
Burning his
You can still Shig with this. You know, you can grab that coin while getting flamed, and now what he'll do is jump dive over here, a nice little speed kick.
Okay. Oh, but no.
But he misses the wall kick. Okay, we're looking at a normal cycle now.
Yeah, Toast Rider kind of bobbling around here, as Electric might say, in Dark World, but getting shocked as well, kind of losing it. I mean, it's not impossible to get out of, but he's in a bit of debt.
He might miss another. Yeah, this is one cycle worse than half cycle, or than normal cycle. It's
that
like
side flip, though.
It's the minus cycle.
It's something. Toast Rider cycle.
Yeah, I guess today it could be considered that.
Oh, but
double
the
firsties though,
looking so nice. Man, those double firsties are a little bit too fast. Might need to issue a speeding ticket. They look kind of OP. Paracusia.
Yeah, single star strat.
Nice.
Very nice. A speed kick double jump from him. Let's see if he can continue it through to the end. You know, hopefully he does the minimal kicks here. 4 is the go. And Paracusia, very nice time here on this star.
I like how that strat isn't too crazy. Like, at first, you're like, oh my goodness, the speed kick, so much speed. But it's over before you know it. Gives you a little boost. Paracusia, a little bit of a flex. Perhaps.
If you fail the like speed kick double jump though, you actually lose you lose a decent amount of time.
Yeah,
because
I mean,
you have
it's
to, like,
a little risky.
You have to like accelerate from practically 0 again towards the box.
A risk that Paracusia is willing to take.
Yeah, I like that. It seems that, you know, he's taking different kinds of risks. He's okay with taking the risks that, you know, you only lose a couple seconds if you fail, but not necessarily the risks that you lose a lot of time if you fail. Like,
yeah,
extra stuff.
Right. Yeah, no, I like that a lot. I honestly think as tournaments become more commonplace and embedded in the community, we will see players rise up that spend more time improving their race game than potentially worrying about a personal best, which I honestly think if you are going for that kind of gameplay, you will end up getting personal bests anyway. You might get one in a race.
You know, one thing to note here is Paracusia is actually doing CCM 18, which I would never associate him with, because that's actually there's a couple routes faster than that. But Paracusia, you know, he must be really on the race mentality this time. He doesn't want to have to worry about double pillarless.
Yeah, no, this is... I am liking what I'm seeing. I support that decision completely. Obviously, you know, if it's a PB attempt, go crazy. But you've got one chance, one moment to own it. Oh, Toast Rider.
Toast Rider, backup movement, though. He knows what to do.
Yeah, that backup looks pretty neat. But,
It's fairly intuitive.
Yeah,
if you've
no.
played the game enough.
Yeah, honestly, you just do it. Like, the first time it happened to me, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You can just walk around.
Yeah.
No big deal. But Paracusia returning the penguin to the rightful owner, one can assume.
The rightful owner? Is it like an ownership thing?
I mean, is that how it works?
You know what? I had this theory. So that's the mama penguin right there, and the racing penguins are the daddy penguin. And you know, he only has part-time custody, like on the weekends, but he leaves the penguin outside to play and, you know, waits too long. Penguin, you know, getting cold and about to die. Mario saves him from perhaps negligent dad, brings him back to his mom. Pretty heartwarming story.
I cried twice, but
Yeah.
I've wiped the tears away. I'm feeling better, and I'm feeling like just maybe right now we're watching a race. What do you think?
Yeah, I believe you could call it a race. Toast Rider also going for CCM 18. Interesting. I feel like I would normally associate.
Okay.
That's
Sorry.
pretty cool, Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
save.
you're
it was
steering
pretty
around. A little slippy looking there. Perhaps had a few before the race. Might be watching a movie. I don't know. That's the hot meme right now. Toast Rider, an avid movie watcher apparently. Just can't get enough.
I think that this time, you know, he's probably not watching a movie. I think he's. I don't know, man. I think he's fine.
Okay.
But Toast Rider also doing CCM 18, which I would not necessarily associate with him. I feel like in the past he's done a whole lot of Tiny Huge Island red coins.
Sure. So for the viewers out there that aren't quite aware, what is the differences between Cool Cool Mountain 18 and Cool Cool Mountain 17? Can you give me the rundown?
Sure. All right, so one of the advantages of Cool Cool Mountain 18 is you have that start early. So what it means is that after Lethal Lava Land, you can have 30 stars without doing double pillarless. And that means that you can do HMC late, which will save a second in the late game because you won't have to do SL Reds, which can be considered kind of slow. And CCM 17, it means that if you want to do HMC late, you have to get double pillarless, and that'll give you 30 stars then before having to do HMC. And what it means is that it'll save a second over like a CCM 17 with Toxic Maze. But CCM 17 with Tiny Huge Island Reds actually saves a couple seconds over the CCM 18 with HMC late. And, obviously double pillarless is faster than CCM 18 with HMC late as well.
Okay.
So there's quite a few route differences. Yeah, Paracusia, I don't know what's going on.
All right, that'll work. Now, I don't know. A lot of times that boo will not follow you up there, and it gets really awkward.
Really far away. And just wait.
It gets awkward. Luckily, Para able to somehow persuade him to come up to the top. Maybe had some candy. I don't know if boos can eat though, so might have to fact check that one.
I don't know if they have mouths.
I mean, yes, they do have mouths, but they're also transparent and translucent. Is that also a word that I can use?
They have physical form though. I mean, otherwise Mario couldn't touch them. It's just depending on which direction they're looking. I think they're just shy creatures. So they'll eat candy like in their room, but not in public.
Okay.
And one thing I did want to say, just touching up on the routing thing, theoretically, right now, the fastest route is actually not doing HMC late. You do double pillarless with CCM 17, and then you do THI Reds. So, yeah, there you go.
Huh. The more you know. I'd watch that. A more you know, featuring Pity going over the optimized version. Most optimized routes.
Ooh, Paracusia is still pulling off the punch grab even after dusting really bad on one of his dives.
It's actually intentional for that MIPS grab. Maybe not too much.
You
I didn't
think so?
I mean, I know that part of it is dusting. Like, you definitely need dust. If you do dustless dives, you will probably have a hard time getting that MIPS punch grab. Slows him down just enough.
Yeah, missed punch grab on the bomb, though. He can grab MIPS, but not a bomb, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. MIPS is a little bit smaller, could probably get those biscuit dough hands wrapped around his body a little bit easier. The bombs are kind of round. They could be slippery, so maybe dropping the ball there.
I just kind of thought that, like, Mario he can't really grasp anything. He doesn't have thumbs, so they just have kind of like a sticky quality to them, kind of like tape or like,
And a nice punch grab. Okay, and Tama Pillarless, buddy rolls out too early. No. He's getting sucked in. Nice slide.
Paracusia, maybe a regular pillarless would be a good idea here, especially since you're only doing it once. I feel like that could be a good race strategy.
The thing about Tama Pillarless, though, and I've heard it from multiple players, is once you've got it down and that's what you're doing, you sort of forget how the other ones work.
All right, Toast Rider, he's trying to make medium bomb work here.
That's not happening.
No, that's a no-go.
See, an opportunity for Toast Rider. Gain some time there. Oh,
he's dead!
Toast Rider sailing into the...
So, I guess that's one of those slopes that you just cannot kick up. And Paracusia, medium bomb. Can he control his sauce? This looks good, though.
Okay.
Oh, safety ground pound. I mean, he had to do that.
That angle
Okay,
scared
Toast Rider,
me a bit.
he's trying to make medium bomb work as well, but he slides off and loses his bomb.
A perfect opportunity here for Toast to save up some time, but ultimately not going to net him a whole bunch of time save because he flubbed up.
He died.
Equally, if not more, than Paracusia.
I think he might have actually lost time because, you know, Paracusia, he managed to actually stay alive after he got bopped doing Tom Pillarless.
Can we get some hands in the chat?
Yeah, definitely hands.
Definitely a hands moment.
Toast Rider, he's going for medium bomb again. Third time here. This looks a lot better than earlier.
Yeah, I like that camera
this'll
too.
Work. This will work.
That's another point of debate. What camera to use when doing pillarless? Toast Rider going with a super safe camera. So safe. It makes so much sense because you can't really tell where the incline is if you're using the other camera angle.
Yeah. The incline that we're talking about is like basically there's this point at which you have to do like a glitchy double jump type thing, and if you screw it up, you're just gonna die.
Yeah, and it requires depth perception. Paracusia going for a lava boost, pretty advanced strat.
Really
nice.
Pro one too.
Okay, what's the move here?
And
nice.
the best ending as well, the long jump wall kick, but he undershoots the star a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a little more of a fan of the walk off the second pole jump kick, but you know, at optimal speeds, I believe the long jump wall kick a little bit faster.
Yeah, they all look pretty flashy. I would say Paracusia definitely going with the cookie cutter. I'd say that's the most common one you see.
Yeah.
But the dough was a little bit too sticky. Had to, you know, add a couple more ingredients to get the proper outcome there.
Interesting that the dough was sticky. You'd think that after all the heat, after the lava boost itself, it would be, you know, burnt.
Nah. Not in Mushroom Kingdom. I'm sorry, but I'm an advanced baker. I've been baking for years, and I can tell you, not quite how it works. The lava actually isn't even hot. What if I told you that?
I don't know. It's possible. I mean, if this lava were real lava, Mario would just die as soon as he touched it.
Right. What is it? What could it possibly be? He sinks in water just fine. He hits lava and immediately...
I see bubbles, which makes me think that it's like it's like boiling hot.
That is a fair argument. Paracusia with the wombo. Triple kill.
That ain't Falco. But I think that perhaps it's just really hot microwave tomato soup. It looks like it's about the consistency of that.
Yeah. No meat, though. No chunks. Just straight soup, broth.
Yep.
Not a huge fan. Toast Rider making quick work of that bully. Again, showing you that the bosses in this game... I mean, honestly, it's the theme in any speedrun. Like, Dark Souls is a very
nice
hard
ground
game.
pound kill, Paracusia.
Yeah, that was nice. A strat that's sort of creeping into the mainstream of SF64. It's taken some time. I think, you know, some strats get adopted way quicker than others. I think it also a part that plays a role is who's picking up the strats.
That's true.
There's trust. There's like people who are, are risky. You look at them, you see their gameplay, you're like, yeah, so you're a risky player. That's great, but I'm more of a conservative kind of player. I don't know if I can pick that strat up. Paracusia.
Fails the good reds. Interesting. You hardly ever see this from a top-level player.
Having some fun. All right. Toast Rider kind of creeping in on Paracusia a bit here in Lethal Lava Land.
Yeah, a little bit. Paracusia, though, he did pro lava boost. That'll net him some time save. He did the nice, big bully. So I feel like a lot of the time loss from that will be covered by the time save that he has on the strats.
Yeah, he does indeed have the strats. Paracusia heading to Docs take care of business. Toast Rider with a nice lava boost as well. Not quite as flashy, like you said, and going for the pole grab. Oh,
big jump.
Humongous jump into the star. Spending a couple of minutes up there thinking about how excited he is to have another star in his pocket.
Yeah, it must be a long fall if you're Mario. Like, you're trying to go as fast as possible. You high jump and you're just like, oh, man, I'm good.
Yeah, no, you go flying. Especially, I mean, guys, it depends on what you do. Like, Koopa Race comes to mind. Backflipping into that star, you're just full send.
You're gone.
You're gone. Oh, Paracusia.
Yeah. Has to do another turn for this chest.
That really hurts.
You normally don't associate like big mistakes with the chest star here, but it can happen sometimes. Sometimes you try to, barely touch it and you just completely overshoot it. Toastrider, though, he's down a lot of castle movement and 1 star here in Dire Docks. Paracusia definitely cleanly in the lead.
He is. But there's some, there's some meat on the plate. There's a couple of things that are hard. You've got Fire Sea, of course. You've got Manta, which has been kicking butt, taking names all tournament.
Yeah, Fire Sea, I feel like it's such a huge factor, especially in 70-star races. It's always crazy. You almost never see a good ending lava boost from both players, so it could mean a big difference. Like, say Paracusia gets slow ending on normal cycle and Toastrider gets, fast ending on, lava boost. That's probably more than half of the distance between them right now.
Yeah, it is not that big. Toastrider with pretty nice chests, lacking the turning maneuvers, could grease the steering wheel. Power steering might be low.
Yeah, on that last chest, actually, he kind of like didn't rotate enough. I think maybe he was scared that he was gonna miss it. And Manta's for Paracusia. I think he'll probably be fine here. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, once you've got the first ring, you're pretty much strapped in. You're pretty much good. That's the hardest part, I would say.
Yeah, the first ring's definitely the hardest. Sometimes, people try to cut it too close on the 5th ring as well. Like Paracusia, that was a pretty optimal 5th ring. It was actually like if he had been angled a little bit too much, he would have failed there. But Fire Sea can be pretty interesting.
Paracusia and Fire Sea, Toastrider with the front sub, and it is nice. Paracusia, what's he got cooking up in Fire Sea for us?
I don't know. Let's see what he's got.
Adding some sugar. Okay, nice wall kick. Little dash of salt. It's looking like a beautiful birthday cake.
Oh yeah, he's putting curry powder on this man.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know what he's cooking up, but it appears that he's got confidence. He's got the ability.
A little bit of chili powder too. He's up there.
Easy money. Toastrider not getting Manta Raid either, and Paracusia's up.
Let's see Para's ending though. Let's see what he's got. This is good for a good ending. Yep, Paracusia locking it in.
Nice.
Very simple.
And they make it honestly, they make it look easy, but it's not that easy. Missing the wall. Oh, okay.
Paracusia.
Oh, but it's not happening.
This is not a good ending. I changed my mind.
What is he doing? I don't know why he's good. He's obsessed with using that pole as a backup. Paracusia, a little bit too excited with the idea of a pole backup. I'm not really sure. May have some kind of background with poles. I don't know if I want to delve too deep into that. But Toastrider as well, baking a cake. This looks like a fudge cake. Honestly,
Goomba
the frosting.
Almost in his way.
Yeah. Goomba trying to dunk itself into the cooking pan to desanitize.
Right, Toastrider, that's easy lava boost. He's so early.
Boom. And here's an opportunity.
Look at all that hang time. That's insane. Toastrider playing really well
throw
in
from
Fire
Para.
Sea. And okay, he's doing the long jump wall kick for the ending. Haven't seen that one in a while. A little outdated, but can still work. And Toastrider, easy, massive time save over Paracusia. If he can just hit this wall kick, should be about 10 seconds in his favor.
Yeah, that is huge right there. Just landing that wall kick, that save, like you said, Toastrider, a lot of time. He's inching closer to Paracusia, and we're heading upstairs, and that's where we've honestly seen the most damage done, I'd say. Especially Tippy, but upstairs, too. It's got some people's numbers. It's calling them.
Tall Mountain specifically, I'd say. Tall Mountain is usually the craziest stage.
Yeah, Tall Mountain having a lot of people's numbers, sending
Tiny
mass
Island
texts.
Secrets. That's a big one. The question is, we've seen Paracusia put away some of the strats. Okay, it looks like he's lining up the box kick here.
Oh
no!
Oh.
Miss kick.
Okay, I mean, third time's the charm, but
and
again,
his spare coin.
And I have a feeling like Toastrider won't mess that up. I feel pretty good about it.
I have this feeling he won't go for the kicks on the box.
Well, I guess we'll have to see. Skeeter lining just up in time, in position to get bodied for some free coins.
If Paracusia has any stray coins, going around, he has to chase them. Very nice RNG on that box, though. That one can be kind of crazy sometimes. It's the last box now that I'd worry about, and maybe the Chuckya.
Yep. Oh, wow. Almost falling off the edge.
missed, yeah.
Oh, nice navigation around the shocker ball there. That was really good. And you're right, Toast Rider not opting for the double box
Okay,
kick.
punch
properly.
from Toast Rider. Not quite the right opening for Wet Dry World 100 coin, but it'll play.
And Paracusia's looking pretty good. Cannot miss any of these coins from the Chuckia, though. Needs to be careful.
Nope. That's going to be fine, I think.
Yeah, I think he could have gotten backstabbed by that RNG, but RNG treating him fairly nice.
I think that with a throw like that, maybe he should have lined up further left and then been prepared to kind of jump, hold left, and then like maybe kick back on if the coin RNG's bad. I think he could have saved it.
Yeah,
like, even if the...
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Could adapt. Okay, Toast Rider right away. Amped up. Double amp!
Oh,
he's hopping around so much energy that he's getting sent flying from the voltage.
Oh, that's
and
a bad long jump
too much. It's an electric shock to his brain, and has fried his brain cells, almost long jumping off of the edge. Toast Rider.
Ooh, Paracusia, triple jump wall kick with the kick. Very nice. It saves a little bit of time over the traditional side flip triple jump wall kick that you might see.
That's right. It's a little more awkward. It's a little bit different, but it's definitely possible to get done. Toast Rider neglected that coin again.
Another amp. He's just, he's getting shocked a lot, man.
He's amped up. It's shocking. It's alarming. It's electrifying. Commentator with the pretty awful puns. Nobody liked that necessarily, but Commentator enjoying it thoroughly. Paracusia, again, triple jump wall kick. No side flip, but
oh no, that's a miss. Unfortunately, he misses the one that saves the most time. The one that he did only saves about a second. This one saving roughly 3, I'd say. But Paracusia, you know, knows his stuff with the regular movement. Not too much time loss from him. But Toast Rider, a little window there, perhaps, to make up time.
Oh, definitely. Toast Rider seems to be on his game at this point. He seems wide awake, ready to go, alert.
I mean, he was shocked awake. Perhaps, you know...
That's got to be it. There's no logical other explanation.
His heart was stopping, and, he, you know, the amps kind of worked as paddles.
Okay. I mean... It's a bit of a stretch. I'm not sure if that's medically correct, but I have no idea if it's medically incorrect. And
but
Toast Rider,
he can't get this triple jump, man.
Heart attack here, live, trying to get up. And the side flip strap.
Yeah, this is the more traditional one you'd see with the triple jump wall kick here. All right, and Paracusia entering Tiny Huge Island. Secrets will almost definitely be first, and this is, you know, usually the biggest time loss that we'll see from players in 70 star.
Yeah, it gets. Oh wow, sending that little Goomba flying and instant karma.
Input and it burned, and he doesn't
can't get it
either. He'll have to go back for it.
Oh
wow, that wall kick was so sick.
That was sick.
So cool.
Paracusia wall kicking off of the bridge. That backup. I don't know if I've seen. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was really nice.
I feel like that was intentional, but maybe he didn't know it would work. That was so cool. I feel like a bunch of SM64 racers taking notes after that.
Yeah, I am. I'm taking notes, and I don't even play the game. But Toast Rider, your boy, heading into Tiny Huge Island. I mean, he's only one star and a half behind.
Yeah, the problem is, you know, it's secrets, right? So he could save some time over Paracusia's secrets, but things can really escalate out of control. And all things considered, the damage could have been worse for Para. All right, Toast Rider, though, no problem there.
Nice.
Triple jump dive with the nice little Mario Cam leg reduction as well, a little bit of flair.
See, again, it's these little things. He is he's slowly creeping up, man. Paracusia is dropping a couple inputs here and there, and Toast Rider is staying proactive on getting his time back.
Yeah, he's very controlled.
He's making it happen. The impossible. Well, not quite impossible, but, you know...
Impractical.
Improbable. A term that you might see when you might be talking about betting. What else could you also talk about, you know, So Toast Rider getting clapped by the Piranha. No chance. You're not getting through. Bodyguard, hired, secret agent, taking him down. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if, you know, it's into... I don't know if it's that deep. I'm pretty sure he's just doing light gardening, and he forgot his gloves and picked up spiny weed on accident.
Commentator perhaps getting too into his own sci-fi fantasy.
I like the story, though. I think we could write a book about it.
Okay. But what about betting?
Oh, yeah, betting. Right. So, you know, Vi.GG has been sponsoring GSA for 3 of our tournaments here. Super
Bless up.
70 star, Super Mario, or
Yikes.
yeah, Super Mario Odyssey any percent, and Super Metroid any percent. And you know, they're helping provide some cash for these prize pools, helping out the runners. So check them out. We have !bet in the chat and also a link in the bio for buy.gg. So yeah, you can bet on some races if you are in legal area of residence and you are old enough.
Yeah, give it a shot. Your first bet is covered up to 20 pounds, otherwise known as $25. So, Tall Mountain, it's a stage. I don't know if you caught it, but Toastrider had a slight slip up with the box star in Tiny Huge Island. Lost a couple of seconds, didn't get the clip.
Yeah, he did.
So, okay, Paracusia with the punch setup. I mean,
Yeah, there was an interesting punch, but the spacing worked out. I mean,
yeah, it worked. It'll work. Oh!
I feel like he meant to kick, though, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, definitely wanted it to be a kick. Toastrider, looking good. Nice. Oh, wow.
Toastrider is, I would say that he is, okay, yeah, that first frame second wall kick is really not going to help him.
Just as commentator is praising Toastrider's abilities in Tall Mountain.
In the water. What is that going to do for him?
And that's not close enough. Can he back it up?
Does he know the wall?
Got the
Yeah, he knows the backup.
That is absurd. And
Paracusia's
taking a fall. This could have been Toastrider's chance, man, but he fell all the way down. Both of them making huge mistakes in Tall Mountain.
Yeah, I mean, Tall Mountain, getting a good one is a tall order.
Players making tall mistakes.
Yeah, not only is the mountain tall, but probability of dropping the ball is pretty high.
I mean, dropping the ball or taking a fall. Paracusia losing his maw.
It'll be surprising to you all.
And he can't side flip wall kick against the wall.
Wow.
I see that my voice is actually clipping in OBS right now. I'm sorry if I apologize in advance for any ears out there that are being pierced. I try to keep the volume maintained, but sometimes I just get a little bit too hyped up.
Thank you simply very much. I couldn't think of the right word. It was a very good stall.
Commentators still trying to rhyme words, and most, if not everyone, is appalled.
Wow.
I think we've been going so long that I'm starting to go bald.
At this point, you know, I really can't think of rhymes. I'll just crawl and...
That didn't work. Okay, so we're gonna.
No, it didn't. I tried.
Yeah, no, yeah. So
yeah, okay, yeah. So back to the game, please.
Yeah. So Paracusia going for a breezeless. I think Toastrider did do. Correct me if I'm wrong. Toastrider did breezeless, right or wrong? Truth or dare?
Dare.
All right, I dare you to find another word that rhymes with wall. All right, but I'm pretty sure Toastrider got breezeless.
I guess he did it while we were too busy rhyming.
Into the sea, going scuba diving. But I don't think Toastrider is actually part of the Scuba Diving Association, so not quite adding up there. But
you know, simply trying to plug a sub clip on stream.
Please subscribe to me. Okay.
Crowded GSA. Wall. He's pushing up against the wall. The spacing's not quite right. You just wanted a little further away.
Level 5 bug! It's a level 5 bug! DEFCON 5, everyone, alert the masses, the civilians. It is getting too real out here. Paracusia quite literally losing his mind, and now the race is almost tied.
Yeah, I can't believe what just happened. I don't know. I think that might have broken level 5 bog. That might have been... I don't know what that was.
Domino effect.
That was just next level bonk. I mean, we can't even put a number on it.
I mean, mathematically speaking, it was a level 5 bonk, but the height that he fell on that last one was insane. Probably equivalent to a level 8 or 9 bonk. Maybe.
So Toastrider within, you know, about 10 seconds of Paracusia here. And Paracusia is still struggling with Snowman's head. He can't get up this little slope.
I mean, I would be rattled after a mistake like that. It's not shocking to see Paracusia. Okay. Right now, he's got to take a breath.
Backup movement. Let's see if he can nail it this time. That'll work. Can he get the star? Very nice.
4 seconds. Less, what, about 4 seconds apart?
5.
Incredible.
This is crazy. Who expected this to happen? Paracusia was up by literally so much at the beginning of Upstairs. And, you know, a player of Paracusia's caliber, we thought, you know, maybe there's a possibility that he just locks down Toastrider the whole time. But, you know,
Oh, look at Toast Rider flexing with that beautiful movement. It is just pure ecstasy. Toast Rider achieving his peak here. He is popping off.
Yeah, while Paracusia struggles, it looks like Toast Rider's engine has finally started here in SL.
Yeah, he's geared up, but I mean, it's not like a car never goes wrong again. I mean, you fix it, but that doesn't mean that it's not gonna bust down and Rainbow Ride.
The engine might have too many miles on it already.
Things to consider. Things to consider. But man, what a race that we have got here. It is an honor to share it with you all. So thank you for watching. And thanks again to everyone who has donated and subscribed. Again, all of those do help to build the prize pool even larger for these hard-working speedrunners. Paracusia now heading into basement for the Hazy Maze Cave late, and Toast Rider will be joining.
He was further behind than we thought because Paracusia already had red coins. Right. Oh wait, no. Why did Toast Rider do red coins? That's the whole point of Hazy Maze Cave late. You skip SL reds.
Toast Rider having a brain fart. I was honestly watching him do it, and I thought of making the joke like doing SL Reds in 2018. But I thought that he had already done Hazy Maze Cave.
Yeah, this is like legit bad routing by Toast Rider. Actually, he did the same thing in his last race, and I asked the same question. If he's doing it on accident, like constantly, I can't believe how much of like an airhead he is with this route.
Yeah, I mean he'll have to do one less star in Hazy Maze Cave, but they're all pretty quick.
He could skip TikTok Clock 100 coin.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. Okay,
Paracusia failed triple box jump here. He's taking fall damage and probably gonna go for Christmas meal.
Nice punch grab from Toast.
Oh no, he misses his triple.
This is awkward. This is a really awkward position to be in.
He doesn't have enough space.
Okay, he got the clip. That clip can be very difficult.
Ground pound to try to make it work.
Nice. Okay.
And it'll play. Yeah, that's a lot of time that he just saved by making the ground pound work, or else he would have had to swim up and then kick onto the switch.
So will he? Do you think? I guess we'll have to see what he does. What star will he realize that he got that extra star?
Now Toast Rider is legit just ahead though. Looking at the star count, right?
Yeah.
He could cut out Christmas Miracle and be ahead right now.
Yeah. Toast Rider is really out here. He's riding his toast full throttle. Yeah. All of the seeds are in order.
Triple jump for both players, and it's a go for both. Very nice. Toast Rider getting that first try and nabbing a little bit of time save. It's really nice seeing Toast Rider in form now in the later half of this race. I was a little worried. And Paracusia, let's see if he can fully recover. I think that after that really nice ground pound save on Christmas Miracle, he might be back in it. Had a little bit of time to calm down. Yeah, like at least that didn't go wrong.
That's the most important thing.
He stopped the snowball, is what I'm saying.
The lead right now doesn't determine who wins. We still have a mountain of work left.
Yeah, that's true. But, Toast Rider, he's afforded, perhaps an easy star where Paracusia does not have one because Toast Rider did get SL Reds. He can leave out TikTok Hawk 100 coin, won't get in his way. Why did he just get Christmas Miracle?
I would support that decision. I think that's a fine decision. I don't know how I feel about skipping TikTok Clock 100. I mean, if that I can't imagine Toast is more comfortable doing TikTok 100 without 100.
I think technically speaking, doing TikTok Clock 100 coin would be faster. And okay, yeah, he's just gonna do it. Yeah, he's just gonna skip out Christmas Miracle. So he's losing about 5 seconds from accidentally doing SL Reds. Okay, Toast Rider tried to long jump, touches the pillar, a little bit of time loss. Paracusia getting the lead again, just narrowly though.
Yeah, very small lead. Pretty much doesn't. I mean, it doesn't even matter to a point. To be honest with you, Toast Rider started his timer a little bit late, so Toast Rider actually. Okay, never mind.
And one thing to note, both players do go for glitchy wall kick for Lakitu bounce. So we could see some deaths happen. Yeah. Okay, Paracusia, that's a go. That's a go on the glitchy wall kick. Toast Rider.
Nice.
Also a go.
Crazy.
This is insane. Doing glitchy wall kick practically in sync and both players getting it.
Yeah, I mean, they're bringing it.
It's such a volatile strat.
Toast Rider doing the clip to do the double jump.
A little faster on that triple jump.
Beautiful.
And The bad thing is about that strat sometimes is if you take barely the wrong angle, you just fall off and you die. And you're like, wow, why did I do glitchy wall kick in the first place if I'm just going to fall down?
Right. No, it's very difficult. I'm surprised both players going for it, but making it work. And
oh, glitchy wall kick for red coins
what?
attempt from Paracusia. He tried to do glitchy wall kick for red coins.
I saw that, but I don't think you can do it from that wall kick. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it has to be on the other one, but
I don't know. I think that you can do something.
oh, Paracusia
okay.
though.
Oh no, this is time loss for Paracusia. Almost certainly toastrider taking a narrow lead.
Yeah, I mean, if toastrider executes in reds, he just had a very nice star. I don't know. I don't even know what star he got. I could tell that he
tricky triangles.
Okay, yeah, nice tricky triangles.
I think that doing tricky triangles before reds is.
Oh, toastrider has
taken the easy wall kick. No.
And
you
now Paracusia certainly holding a nice lead under his
20
belt.
seconds probably.
Yeah, that's quite rough. Okay, the new swing into the breeze movement from Paracusia. You know, he does tend to stay updated on the newest, hottest,
that's a go,
freshest, funkiest strats.
Oh,
that being one of them.
By toastrider, level 1 though, not too bad.
Yeah, not even a level 1. That's like a level. That's
half a level. A little bit of experience, but not enough to level up.
Right. Couple XP points up on the bonk scale.
And Paracusia going for tricky triangles with the safe triple jump wall kick. It looked like it. Interesting. That might have just been an accident. Maybe he thought he had reds left. Okay, he tried to do the late dive, dove a little too late.
Yeah, so actually not as big of a lead as I was thinking it was going to be. About maybe 10 seconds for Paracusia, 15.
Paracusia lost a little bit of time, I think, to accidentally getting locked into muscle memory and going the wrong way for tricky triangles.
Potentially, but it is TikTok clock time, and time is ticking.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Time is really ticking here. Okay, toastrider doing Toad before TikTok clock, so, you know, we won't see the synced up star counts until the end here, but, yeah.
Oh, okay. Slight shock
from Paracusia.
Yeah, but he's looking really good so far. Has not made any other mistakes.
Oh, that's a little late for toastrider. I think he'll have to do one of the time moving stars with time slow. And he knows it.
All right, as long as you know it. It's good that he was aware.
Yeah, that's fine. If he does, like, roll into the cage, for example, he doesn't really lose that much time. And he knows the movement. He's got the nice triple jump on point. Yeah, he's good. Overshoots the star a little bit, but good thing he had roll into the cage, because that's the best one to do with non-triple jump wall kick.
Yeah, and actually, you know, we've been kind of talking about this whole ice cream metaphor, right? The ice cream sandwich with the 3 stars. And Super Viper actually, slapping his face against the pendulum, and toastrider stepping into the ring.
Okay, this is insane.
This
let's see what he's got. This can be insane. Okay, it's already not paying off.
Yeah, this is the equivalent of summoning the devil. Toastrider out here going for red coins. It can go very smoothly, or it can go very poorly.
He can do this. He can do this.
That looks good to me.
Ground pound too. He also nails the ground pound. Insane.
That's nutty. The ground pound was nutty. That's a little. Yeah. It's a weird flex, but
most people jump dive it, and what that means is your fall speed is a lot less than you know, a ground pound. Paracusia, you know, nabbing the TikTok clock 100 coin, doing the fast cycle here for pendulums, but misses his side flip. So I know.
And he can't get the wall kick. Dilly dallying heavily.
I can't believe it. Okay, toastrider also getting a little lost, it looks like, in TikTok clock. So I know what you were about to say, and you were about to say that the triple jump wall kick saves the most time for get a hand, which is why some people like to do it first. Yeah. But I think actually, if you make the fast cycle for pendulums, that might be even faster. Like, you might save even more time with that. So I'm not sure if that logic quite holds up.
That's fair. I guess it depends on the strat, whatever strat you're doing.
Yeah. I still think that get a hand should be done last.
Yeah.
Though.
I mean, it's like the probability of you making a mistake on another star. The probability of you making a mistake on one of those upper stars and accidentally falling down is also a possibility, and that's way more time loss if you chose to get it first. But
I think that if you do the time moving triple jump wall kick, like to actually do it, you should be confident enough to nail it 3 times.
Yeah, definitely. And now toastrider starting 100. Paracusia's already done it. He's got quick ones left to go, so we're not quite sure what's happening yet, but I am leaning a little bit on Paracusia's side.
Paracusia should have a minor lead.
Yeah, but nothing, you know.
Because Toast Rider also has Toad, where Paracusia does not.
Wait, is that? I thought Toast Rider got Toad.
Yeah, Toast Rider has Toad, where Paracusia does not.
Oh.
Oh, but Paracusia, he's not quite getting off of these boxes right.
Oh, no.
And same with Toast Rider, struggles a little bit on his box. Both
Nice
runners
ground
getting a little
pound.
boxed in, perhaps.
Yeah, they need to think outside the box, is what the sort of vibe I'm getting.
Toast Rider. Nice box kick from him. You know,
look at
definitely
this.
kicking outside the box.
About to be at 69 stars. I don't know, man. Toast Rider might have...
Well,
Wait.
the thing is, Paracusia, his 70th star
Yeah.
will be Toad.
Yeah.
And Toast Rider has to do time jumps on moving bars, which is, I think, you know, not too bad, but I think Paracusia definitely still has a very minor lead here.
Yeah, definitely. But it's gonna come down to... I'm curious to see what's happening in Sky.
A throw, maybe two, for Paracusia.
A throw, a triple jump wall kick, slip up.
Yeah. A Goomba. We've seen people get Goomba'd twice today, actually.
Controller.
Yeah, controller could happen. Yeah, he could, you know, have a seal stick or
did you
something.
see that? The side flip double jump from Toast Rider.
Yeah, the side flip
it
double
moves.
jump is super cool.
All right, look at this.
Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, it's like less than 10 seconds.
Look at it.
Miss side flip.
I want
That's
all of
perfect
you
for
to
Toast
look at
Rider.
it. Yeah, Paracusia not sure how to aim. Doesn't actually know where Sky is. Looking kind of fraudulent.
Oh, Toast
Rider.
Rider's movement
Man.
up to the door. Very solid with the double jump dive.
Wasting no time. No time.
Yeah, Paracusia.
Except a little bit right there.
He'll have to nail his triple jump wall kick and get all throws, I think, to, you know, secure.
And he box!
Nice.
Paracusia takes a
Toast Rider
box.
with the
Toast Rider
lead.
for the first
I can't
time in this
believe
race has got a lead.
Yeah, Paracusia literally held onto the lead the whole time. And he's dead too!
What?
Oh
Both
my
players
God.
balking. It's a lot
I
of
think Toast
hands.
Rider thought maybe it was so close that he had to go for, you know, a very ambitious triple jump dive.
And we're
but-
right back where we started.
Yeah, about even
Oh,
now. And
Paracusia.
you know, Paracusia a little safer.
Will Toast Rider take the same initiative, or will he be even more rushed? Nice.
That was fairly rushed.
That was rushed, but it was nice. He did do it.
I think
Oh.
Toast Rider,
Wow.
yeah, falling off a little bit. He does rock moving right side, and okay, Paracusia, he's
Paracusia
going for the
playing
pole.
safe.
He's going for the pole.
This could cost
this could
him.
end it for him. Yeah, I don't know. Toast Rider moving right side. This could get him in the lead right now.
Landed it, and he is
Risk
just taking the lead
payoff.
purely to the
Risk
strats.
payoff.
You rarely see it.
Oh my
And
gosh,
taking
Paracusia.
a
He goes for the
fall.
pole, but he falls down anyway.
Destiny.
Navigating around the Goomba. Okay, left side for
He's in the
Paracusia,
pipe.
but it could be a little bit too late. I think Toast Rider has a throw that he can miss as well.
Why
Okay,
second though?
Paracusia, ledge grab on the elevator, and a Tony Hawk grind and a ledge grab. What is going on here in
Oh
Sky?
my
Okay, Toast
goodness,
Rider
it's
getting
too
boxed by
much.
Bowser.
I
The
can-
action never stops.
I can no longer see the screen. The spaghetti noodles have become a little bit too apparent. But I can make out
Yeah.
the Toast Rider's winding up for a second throw.
Throw two. He needs one more. I
more
think
to
he
take
can.
this
Wait,
game.
I think he can miss a
Paracusia
throw.
getting bullied.
perhaps.
And he lands.
That's
It
it.
doesn't even
That's
matter.
it. Toast Rider taking the win against all odds. I
Oh
can't.
my.
I just saw. Oh my gosh! We told you it would be a crazy race. The gloves are off. Everything's on the table. Wow.
Insane. Good games. Toast Rider and Paracusia. An absolutely incredible race. Back and forth and back and forth. So close. The whole entire race just for... I can't believe what happened in Sky. That seemed a little scripted. Can you confirm whether or not that was scripted?
That must have been the script.
All right. Commentators confirming it was scripted. No one impressed. Exposed. But Vi.GG, let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's
It
real.
is a thing.
It's really out here.
It's sponsoring us. You know, that does help out GSA. So if you like races like this and you want more of them, you know, go check them out because, you know, they're supporting us, which is good.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Vi. And we will be getting Toast Rider and Paracusia in here for a short little interview to cap off the night. We've got Paracusia entering the call.
And Toast Rider.
Toast Rider is now here. Toast Rider,
Congratulations, Toast, on your win.
how you feeling?
Thanks. I'm out of the tournament anyway, right?
Oh, wait, no, I don't think that's quite true because since you beat Paracusia, I think that you are both at 2 losses, and I think what that means
Wait,
is
what?
What?
I'm at 1 loss.
Wait, I thought you already had a loss.
No.
Oh, okay,
No, I'm
so
1
wait.
1.
Oh, you're 1-1. So if Paracusia loses his next race, you might still be in it.
Yeah, bad chance, I guess. All right.
But you
Good luck
got
on
the
your
win
next
though.
race,
That was a crazy race. You were behind the whole way. We saw you go for, pretty ambitious triple jump dive twice in Sky. Were you just thinking, wow, I'm behind. I need to do everything I can?
I didn't know if I was behind. That's just how I usually go for it.
Oh, okay. But Paracusia, maybe not the best Sky, I guess.
No, I'm really bad at scanner reds. I've always struggled with it. I just like that. I mean, what's the point of practicing it when we don't do it in 120? To be honest.
Yeah, I feel that. Sky Reds very different from Sky No Reds. Have to worry about the triple jump wall kick. So you went for the pull the second time, and then the fall, and then I guess you just kind of doubled down on the triple jump wall kick. So.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was watching the stream, so I knew it would have been like pretty close. So I just ended up going for it anyway, and I did get it, but falling was probably what the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I think the fall probably did it, but I mean, it was still a really great race to watch. I think everyone was really entertained. What do you think, Simply? Pretty good?
That was insane. Honestly, that was like a dream race. You guys were so close the entire match, and then, Toast, you fell in Rainbow Ride, and then it looked like Paracusia was going to run away with it, and then there was some spaghetti and tick-tock clock, and ultimately, Bowser in the Sky, you both, went ham with the, falling and whatnot, and it turned out to be quite an insane race. So thank you very much for allowing me to commentate it. It was a pleasure.
There's a couple things I want to say first.
Sure.
First of all, I want to say that I don't own US version. I feel like every race I do with GSA, the commentators are like, oh, maybe they feel comfortable with Japanese. No, I just don't own the cartridge.
Okay,
Why would I buy Japanese?
All right.
Why would I buy the US version when I don't do 70? Second of all, I was actually
setting the
playing
record
safe this
straight
race.
here in the call.
Yeah. Paracusia going off right now.
I was
Commentator's
playing
scared.
safe this race, but that the cannonless, I can't do texture setup because I did a controller test last night, and I think when I didn't drop my controller, it like fell off my desk onto wood, so and it like kind of scuffed the down notch. So yeah, texture setup is like kind of inconsistent, so I had to drop it.
Okay. I actually, following up on that, Paracusia, do you feel like you are sort of developing a race self? Do you feel like you have a different mentality? You go clearly for maybe different strats in a race now, or what's the deal?
Not really. Actually, not really. It's just I played safe today because obviously I've been in the process of moving, so I've been lifting like a lot of heavy stuff.
Sure.
So I'm just like kind of sore and exhausted. I just wanted to get it over with.
Understandable. How about you, Toast? Do you feel that way at all, or do you think you keep it the same no matter what the environment is?
I generally try to keep it the same. I just try to do what I've practiced, or in this case, haven't practiced, but usually do anyway.
I did want to mention, Toast, I think in every race you got SL Reds on accident.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I think all 3 races you got SL Reds on accident.
Yeah, well, the other 2 races I was just completely out of it, but I tried my best this time and still just forgot how to play.
Well, I liked that you
forgot how to play.
do TikTok Clock 100 coin and completely skip out the Christmas Miracle.
Yeah.
I think that was a good decision.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, guys. Is there anything you wanted to add, Pitt, before we say our goodbyes?
No, I think that we're all set, and GSA continues tomorrow. We'll keep the ball rolling, and we will be live at 3 p.m. EST with some Super Mario Odyssey any% tournament action with Dre versus Shinoy, and we end tomorrow at 10:15 p.m. Our last race starts. Heisenberger versus some bro you don't know.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's gonna be a packed day. A lot of Super Mario Odyssey, a lot of Super Mario 64, some Mario Kart Double Dash. So tune in tomorrow, everybody, and we'll be back.
Thank you.
I love Benny.
Thank you very much, guys. Paracusia pronouncing his love for Benny, but Benny has yet to reciprocate. Paracusia maybe not feeling too loved. Could we give him some hearts as we say goodbye? Thank you very much, everyone. It has been a pleasure, and we will catch you tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah.